minutes, and I'll be singing these mantras. All you need to do is relax and take in the sound. That's the meditation, really, really simple. And, you don't need to struggle. Just relax, embrace the sound in your mind and your heart. And we'll be explaining a little bit more about it later. So I'm just going to start. We're going to start with the Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, and then we'll do a little bit of Hare Krishna. Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, 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 Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Gopala, Govinda, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, 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 Gopala, Govinda, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Rama, Madana, Gopala, Govinda, Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala, Govinda, Madana Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hey everybody, so we're going to move to the next part of our program, which is going to be more meditation, and this time we're going to be doing it in harmony with our breathing, and we've got a soundtrack that we're going to put on, and this mantra is going to be Gauranga, Gauranga, and it's a beautiful yoga mantra which means the golden Lord. So I'll put the track on, and it's it's some of you will recognise it. It's a track that's made by a friend, Taratmana Das, and in between some of the chanting, there's a few quotes from the Bhagavad Gita explaining, these particular ones explaining the difference between the self, the real you, and your physical body. So it's just a nice meditation that goes for about 10 minutes. And so you'll hear the gaps. You breathe in during the gap, and on the outward breath we'll say Gorang. It'll be a long outward breath, and you can just join in with the recording. And so it's pretty easy. And again, as with all the different kinds of meditation, or these different practices, it's just a matter of relaxing. You don't need to struggle too much to concentrate or anything. This is the beauty, the beauty and the ease of this kind of meditation. The sound will be there all the time, the sound of the mantras, so it's very easy to focus, even if your mind drifts away. Okay, so I'll put this soundtrack on and we'll get going. And probably it's a good idea, if you want to have your eyes closed, it's probably best for this one. That way you won't get too distracted, and just focus on the sound. And again, just let the sound enter into your ears, let it wash over your mind, and even deeper, you can embrace it, deeply within your in the very core of your being.
Aham Brahmasmi. I am spirit. I am not matter. I am not the body. I am not the mind. I am the eternal spirit soul, the eternal spark of the Supreme. I am only temporarily in this material body. The body is temporary. I am eternal. Aham Brahmasmi. For you, the self, there is never birth nor death, nor does the self ever cease to exist. The self or spirit soul is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. The self is not slain when the body is slain. Earth, water, fire, air, ether, the mind, intelligence, and false ego. Altogether, these 8 comprise the basic material energies. Beyond this inferior nature, there is a superior nature, the living beings or spirit souls, who are struggling with this material nature and who are sustaining the universe. The self or spirit soul, you, can never be cut into pieces by any weapon, nor burned by fire, nor moistened by water, nor withered by the wind. The individual self is unbreakable and insoluble, and can be neither burned nor dried. Know that that which pervades the entire body is indestructible. No one is able to destroy the imperishable self. Only the material body of the indestructible, immeasurable, and eternal living entity is subject to destruction.
So we're going to go to spend the next 20 minutes or so with our little talk about chanting and yoga practice. I just wanted to start. Actually, it's not going to be a talk. I got it wrong. I'm in the habit of saying that. We're sort of changing our format a little bit. We're going to turn this session into a Q&A. In the attempt to, if different people have, specific things they may want to know about. So, but before we do that, I just want to mention quickly that all the practices we do here, like for example that one we just did, this breathing practice, breathing in and Goranga. You can. It's not meant that, you have to come here to do that. You've actually, just in that 10 minutes we did that practice, you've actually learnt it. That's a technique you can take home with you and, begin to apply it in your daily life as much as you like. Maybe even a couple of minutes in the morning is really nice to wake up like that. I think a lot of us kind of almost wake up like that anyway, take a deep breath and try and get our bearings a little bit. And if you add this mantra, then, it's a very spiritualizing effect as well. So the other thing we might do quickly is I'll just say a few brief words before we, see if there is any questions, because I think maybe there's a few people that haven't been here before. So just as a brief introduction to what we're doing, if anyone's not familiar with Kirtan, this is what this practice is called, Kirtan. It's singing these beautiful yoga mantras or sacred names of the Supreme. There's so many different ways to describe what they are, but it's a very ancient practice that's not particular to yoga practice or coming out of India. It's actually, you'll find it in every spiritual tradition in the world. You'll find this idea of chanting the names of the Supreme or mantras. Even the other day I was listening to an interview with this Catholic priest was talking about meditating on the names of God, and he actually referred to it as like a type of mantra, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. The Catholics are calling these mantras now. Somehow or other they picked up that Indian terminology. So the terminology doesn't matter. What we're doing here is, with this practice of meditation, we're focusing on the spiritual realm, the spiritual reality, and this is the way to do it. So just again, I've jumped forward a little bit. So just to backtrack a little bit, the rationale behind this, or the philosophy behind it, is very simply, as you were hearing in that talk, there's these quotes from the Bhagavad Gita describing how our nature is spiritual, not material, our true nature. So this is almost a given amongst people who are interested in meditation these days. I don't think we need to explain it. So many people now, it's almost becoming a common knowledge amongst people who are interested in meditation and yoga. You are distinct from your physical body. So then the question, okay, then who are you? Who am I? Well, this we can answer by our own introspection. What do we know about ourselves? We're conscious, we're aware, we have desire, we have will, right? And all these things, what do those things add up to? All these things define what we call a person. That's what a person is. Someone with will, desire, consciousness, awareness, right? That's a person. So we're all spiritual persons. And the big question is, of course, where have we come from? Whereas, I'm a spiritual person here, and we're all spiritual people. What's our origin? What's our source, ultimately? And this is answered by all the great spiritual traditions of the world, where there is an original cause or a source of all us spiritual persons. And that original cause is sometimes called the supreme spiritual person. Sometimes people use the word God. That's okay, but you actually don't find that word in texts like the Bhagavad Gita. They always use the word, they use different words, but the word God is kind of like a relatively recent invention, we'll call it that. So we in the yoga tradition, they use the word, they simply refer to this original cause as the original cause, or the supreme original cause, or the source, the original source of all spiritual energies, or the supreme Lord. Why Lord? Because the Lord is another way of saying the supreme person. Just like in this world, some of us persons, we're all spiritual persons, and some have a higher station than others, right? They call them Lord such and such. And of course, the character of these people is another question, but they have this idea that some people are superior to others, not inherently, but, according to their role in life. Mr. President, or Lord such and such, or this and that. Unfortunately, so many people in today's world are not worthy of such titles, but we'll let that aside. We're all aware of that. So what's yoga all about? What's meditation? It means that we try and reconnect with this original cause, this original supreme from which we've all come. That's it. That's the story of yoga. That's the story of all spiritual knowledge in a nutshell. And the question is, how do we do that? We do that by calling on the names, or the supreme, or the yoga mantras. That's all. And this you'll find in every spiritual tradition also. So it's not a big secret. It's not anything new. It's just we're simply, here in our little centre here, for example, we're just reminding people of that. It's something we all know intrinsically, deep down within ourselves. We actually know this is true, because this is who we really are. We try and ignore who we really are sometimes, but if we're a little bit thoughtful, a little bit introspective, yes, I'm a child of the original cause. So, and again, the way we connect. In other words, people talk about, meditating on God, knowing God, this, God, that, love God. How do you do it? You've got to have some way of focus, right? You can't just... And the way we focus is given. There's other kind of focuses as well. There's different focus, but the primary one, the one that's really easy to tune into, is what we've been doing. Singing these yoga mantras, or even if we don't sing, just hearing the yoga mantras. Or even if we're walking down the street later, just remembering the yoga mantras in our mind. All of this is meditation, and it's very, by degrees we apply it, and that's the way to self-realization or spiritual realization, realizing our own spiritual nature and our relationship with the Supreme. Okay, I talked more than I was going to, but that's just to, it's that simple, really. People talk about spiritual knowledge, yoga knowledge, and so on. That's the essence of it. And of course, there's so many details that people may want to get into specific. So now it's I'll keep quiet for a moment, and if anybody's got a question, we'll try to answer. Hey, yeah.
I'm sorry, this isn't a question about meditation, but I was wondering if anyone had a phone charger.
Oh.
My phone just died.
Maybe. What kind of phone have you got?
I've just got an iPhone.
Oh, I can't help you. I don't have an iPhone.
That's okay.
Yeah. But I'll tell you what, we'll take care of it during the dinner break in about 20 minutes. If anybody's got an iPhone charger they want to help this lady with, we can. Okay? Right, no worries. So, hey.
This
Helen.
is more of a comment, Jiva. You mentioned Catholicism
Yeah.
and the mantras.
Yeah.
It's quite fascinating.
Yeah.
On that note, my
Yeah.
father was a devout Catholic.
Yep.
He passed away 9 years ago.
Huh.
So 5 years before that, when he was still well enough, he was going to the church, to Mass and what have you.
Yep.
And I would often drop him there if I was staying. And one night he said, "Would you take me to the church tonight? We're having a meeting." And I thought, oh, it's some sort of Catholic meeting. Yeah, that's no trouble. So I dropped him off, picked him up. And I said, "How was the meditation?" "Oh, yes, we had a wonderful meditation."
Yeah.
He said.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, meditation in the Catholic Church.
Yeah.
So they've been doing it. He said, I wish I was a fly on the wall to actually see what they did.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, and he wasn't able to really describe it. But they've been doing that in the Catholic churches for over 15 years.
Well, I think the word meditation is more or less, that's sort of been a universal thing for a long time. But I was, the word mantra,
Yes.
that's a new one for me. But it just, I mean, I really love hearing things like that, because even that, just like him saying that one word was like, oh, great. You know, there's some kind of barrier being brought down here. You know, when I was younger, growing up, and you know, going back a few years, I lose count. But I remember a time when I was in school, right? And I don't know if they even do that now. They have what they call religious instruction. We had a period.
Schools anymore.
No? Well, it was compulsory when I was a kid. And you had to do half an hour. And you'd have 30 kids in a class. We have a religious instruction period. And you'd have all these different guys would come from different churches. You'd have the Methodist one. I don't think they have a lot of these distinctions now. They had the Methodist one, the Presbyterian, the Baptist, the Anglican, the Catholic. And, you know, maybe one kid out of 30 might have been an atheist who didn't want to go to religious class. Okay. So but what I'm saying is they're all Christians, and of one kind or another. And at the time, it was more or less a thing. The general perception amongst Christians was that Hindus are weird, Muslims are weird. Anybody that wasn't a Christian was weird, and that was the kind of general mentality that I remember, at least. I don't know. That was my perception. And these days now, you know, like 60 years later, I guess for me, you know, so many people aware of, you know, a whole another spiritual tradition and spiritual knowledge. You know, when one of our grandfather's spiritual teacher came to the West in 1965 or something like that, it was still relatively, yoga was starting to creep into Western culture a little bit. But in the, it's 60 years since that now. I mean, you know, so many things have become, like, who hasn't heard of the word karma? Everybody knows what that is. But I mean, it's not that the idea wasn't known, but if the word wasn't known, everybody knows what karma is. Everybody's heard of Krishna. there's so much, so much has opened up in the last, and it's all wonderfully amazing because, we're sitting here, like I learnt certain things from my teacher and I'm passing it on and I'm chanting in the way that I learnt and with the mood that I learnt and so on. And but you'll never hear us saying, you have to come here, or you have to. There was a. Anyway, that's how. It's not in other words, we say it in different ways, but it's not like here we are all tonight, we're all meditating on these spiritual mantras and so on, the names of God, certain names. But it's not like, our hope is that, this is especially meant for people who don't have this knowledge. If somebody's already got knowledge, they've already got an understanding, they have a certain kind of spiritual faith, and they have their own way, fine, we're not going to bother you, or we're not going to try and disturb people, but for people who don't have anything, or people who aren't satisfied with what they've got, they're looking a little bit deep, they want something, feel there's something lacking, then you may find what you're lacking here, you may not, I don't know. For me, I've found it for what but that's, I'm not, everybody's, I'm looking around the room, I'm looking at different people, you're all individuals, you're all, so we're passing this on to individuals, take if you haven't got any way, or you feel like you need more knowledge, then we're offering this. It's been a bit of a passion of mine actually to really, make those connections, because it's not just a sentimental thing. Oh, let's pretend we're all the same. No, we actually are the same. If you get right down into the deepest understanding, the essence of, that's why, in a sense, we don't, if you try and, like they have labels, the Catholics over there, the Hare Krishnas over there, the Muslims over there, and they have, and people say like that, oh, I'm a Muslim, or I'm a this, or I'm a that. I mean, it's not wrong, but it's, I don't do it. I'm not a yogi. I don't know what I am. I'm just a person who's taken on knowledge. I understand that I'm a child of the Supreme, and that's all. I don't need to put a flag on myself. I don't need to wear a cap, like people wear caps and wave certain flags around. Because what happens with that? It creates divisions straight away. Sometimes the divisions are kind of civilised and sometimes not so civilised. People want to get upset. You're wagging that flag? No, this is the flag. And whether it's in politics or, spiritual sects or groups or religion, however we want to put it. I mean, again, it's not necessarily wrong, but it's much better to not have a flag. You don't need a flag. We've all got the same flag. Child of God. You could stick that on your head and everybody could have the same one. And that's, isn't that... And that's the reality, of course. And we're all going to be, for those who believe in an afterlife and so on, and the laws of karma, as you sow, so shall you reap. Then these are the things that a person should focus on. That's the real stuff. That's the focus, not the flag you're waving. Oh, I don't want to say the names because See, I'm too scared to say the name because somebody will get upset. I'll say it. I'm a Muslim. I'm a Muslim. Okay, that's nice. I don't know much about Islam, but the more I look into it, the more I think, well, it's a really nice path. They have, very similar rules to Christianity. You do good for your neighbour, you meditate on God, if your neighbour's struggling, you help them out. There's a lot of good, it's a genuine path, but depending on how the flag is waved, I guess. If you're doing it in a nice, humble way and, I'll do that, yeah, sure, then it's not a problem. If you're doing it in a fanatical way, like this is me, and then the Christians are over there, oh, this is me, and then of course there's going to be trouble. I was saying to someone where I live over in Werribee, not Werribee, Melton. There's a lot of Hindus out there. There's a lot of Muslims out there, and it's like I was saying to someone, I forget. Anyway, I was saying that at first, I'm like, oh, gee, this is interesting. I've never lived amongst so many people that see themselves in this way. And I was like, as time's gone by, it's really nice. I'm rubbing up against the Muslim checkout girl at the supermarket, and she's really nice, and the Hindu guy and this guy. They're all just people trying to live their life. They're just working, they've got their families. They're mutually respectful. It's not a problem. It's not a problem. It's very nice. It actually creates a really safe neighbourhood.
I think part of their religion, the Muslims, I think this is correct, is they honour the traveller.
Yes.
I think that's
yes, exactly.
Yeah, they honour the traveller.
And that's the same in the Christian world too, and it's the same in the Hindu world. Yeah. Because why? Because there's no such thing as a stranger, actually. If you think about it, if you understand we're all children of the Supreme, then where's the question of a stranger? We're actually all relatives in that sense, spiritual relatives. So,
Well, honour the traveller is the same as do unto others.
yeah,
As I
yeah, yeah. Okay, I'm going to cut short because I didn't want to do too much. Sorry. Is that all right? Is that all right, Helen? Yeah, we could talk a lot about these things, but I think everybody would get the general idea. Yeah. So, is there anyone else, or shall we chant for a few minutes before dinner? Okay, so yeah, we'll just do a little bit more chanting, and as soon as the dinner is ready, they'll bring it out, and then we'll have a short break. Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, Gopala, Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, 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 Gopala, 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 Govinda, Govinda, Govinda. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Okay, thanks everybody. So just enjoy the
as well. All right, so let's go for it. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Nityananda, Nityananda. Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda. Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda. Chaitanya, 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 Nityananda, Nityananda. Chaitanya, Chaitanya, Chaitanya. special guest. Okay, another special guest. Tadat Vanadas is up. And then more special guests after that.
Good things are worth waiting for.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Broken head, no. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pristaya Bhutale Srimate Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Iti Namine Namo Siddha Swarupananda Paramahamsa Namine Gaura Karuna Swarupaya Radhe Krishna Pristayate Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Rasadi Gaur Bhattacharya Raja Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Rasadi Gaur Bhattacharya Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Nityananda Balaram, Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Hari Bol. Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Goranga, Nitai Goranga, Haribo. Gopala, Govinda Rama, Madana, Mohana. 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 Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All right. We'll do a chill one. We did this last week also. We're going to chant it together. Kind of plenty of room to breathe, plenty of room just to chill. Rest in Krishna. That's the whole idea. So. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare
Two more.
You guys chant very, very nice. Thank you very much. Krishna. And what's that?
Kick him off. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hari Bol. So we're going to have Nityananda Das and Krishna Chaitanya Dasi. Hari Bol. Ladies first.
Haribol everyone, Haribol. So I'll use the mantras Haribol Nitai Gaur, and then I'll also use Chaitanya Nityananda. Chaitanya Nityananda is not on there, but it's pretty easy to catch on. Yeah. Nitai Go, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Nitai Go. Hari Bol, Nitai Go.
Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol. Over to you.
Hari Bol,
Beautiful. Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Nitai Go.
Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Nitai Go.
Nitai Go, Hari Bol,
Hari Bol, Nitai Go.
Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Nitai Go. Nitai Go. Hari Bol. Hari Bol, Nitai Go. Nitai Go. Hari
Hari
Bol.
Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Go, Nitai Chaitanya Nityananda, Chaitanya Haribo, Chaitanya Nityananda, Haribo, Haribo.
Chaitanya Nityananda, Chaitanya Haribo, Chaitanya Nityananda, Haribo.
Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo. Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, all together. Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, and again. Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo. Last one. Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo, Haribo Nityago, Nityago, Haribo.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Go, Shaggy, Hare Go.
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, 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 Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo. Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitaigo, Haribo, Haribo, Nitaigo, Nitai Go, Haribo.
Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, 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 Nitai Go, Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Haribo, Nitai Go, Nitai Go, Haribo. Go ranga, go ranga, go ranga, 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 Haribo. Haribo. Goranga, 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 Haribo. Chaitanya Nityananda Gohari. 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 Chaitanya Chaitanya Nityananda Gauri.
Chaitanya Nityananda Gauri.
Chaitanya Nityananda Gauri.
Chaitanya Nityananda Gauri.
Chaitanya Nityananda Gauri. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Beautiful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. All together. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And again. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Two more. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya, Srila Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya, Guru Dev. 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 Haribo.
Haribo.
Jiva, any announcements?
Haribo.
Make the announcement.
Big announcement.
Awesome.
So, yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks very much for coming. You had a beautiful night. And, for those of you who don't know, Nityananda Das and Chaitanya Dasi, formerly from Melbourne, moved to Brisbane, back again for a while, and going to be here for a while, so we're going to be chanting with them quite a bit. So thanks,
Feel sorry for you
thanks
guys.
for that, guys.
Any real announcements?
No, that's it. See you next week.